I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for asking. And how is everything going? Your smile always nice. I always give compliment on your smile. Okay.
Thank you. And yeah, everything is going well. Not that much as I am expecting, but yeah, it is okay. I can say
I like your wall. You have painted your walls, I think.
it's a wallpaper actually.
It is looking amazing. I think that it's an orange, maybe pink, light pink.
Yes, yes. It's a sky blue and there is a flower, pink flower.
So is this your room? You have decorated your own, or you have
Yeah, I
like
decorated by
take,
my own.
taken the help of somebody else?
Yeah, I decorated by my own.
Wow, that's nice. So how is everything going? What are you doing these days?
To be honest, I'm not getting enough time to focus on this language only because I have a lot to do. Because in my office also I have to learn some technical trainings and all. So that
Yeah.
is kind of time consuming for me. So I'm not getting enough time. And sometimes I get exhausted of doing these things only because on YouTube it takes a lot of time to do editing and uploading. So
Yeah,
that's why
actually, yes. So do you edit videos as well, or do you directly upload on your channel without editing it?
I edit it.
If
Mhm.
you are not editing anything, or even at least it is a text or something that it will help them, maybe vocabulary. Sometime we use on and then some vocabulary, and it become difficult to understand them that what they are you are using, and because of that you must highlight that particular vocabulary. Then it will definitely help learners that what are you exactly using and how you are using it.
Yes, yes, you are right. Because nowadays everybody is doing the same thing, so people want something new, so that's why maybe. But yeah, I know that I have a limited time, so I'm not able to focus too much. But yeah, it is okay that at least I am improving my communication and I can also help other people. Like some people want to, have partner with whom they can talk. So in this
Yes.
way, we can learn each other.
And it is amazing platform, I must say. If you are not focusing on YouTube as a career, but at least you want to improve yourself, so then YouTube and these languages based platform for them, and they can talk with anyone from anywhere. It is not just about our country. We can talk with also foreigners as well. So it is amazing platform. And we are not worried about our making mistakes as well, because we learn this language in this way only, making mistake and learning from that mistakes. So
Yes,
we are used to with it, make mistake and then improving it.
yes, yes, you are right. Okay,
Yeah,
so I think you are teaching also, right?
yeah. I'm also teaching.
So, like, what are you facing any kind of challenges while giving, coaching of this spoken English? Because it is quite different from our what can
Yeah.
I say, the academic ones. So, how do you deal with it?
Actually, like whenever I connect with my learners, so I always make them comfortable. I talk with them, like I ask about their day, and simple questions, because the learner I meet, even they sometimes are not able to write. They and sometimes it becomes very difficult to understand them what they are saying, because
Hmm.
that there is a particular structure of sentences that you must follow that sentence structure, and then you will get to know that person what they are saying. And because of that, I speak slow. I ask them that what they are saying, and I repeat the same thing, and they confirm me that yes, like whatever I have heard from them, it is correct. Then I give my best to teach them. I teach them how to make simple sentences. I always focus how on their confidence, because end of the day it is not our mother tongue. We are learning this as second or third language, so making mistake, it is not a big deal, but it is all about the confidence. Even you are speaking wrong English, you must be confident in it. No one will recognize your mistake that you are making mistakes.
Yes,
Yeah.
if you are confident enough and you are just speaking, then people will not recognize you. Even if
Yes.
they are recognizing you, but you are confident, so they will not tell you. Like, yes,
Yes.
you
Yes.
are doing this
Sometimes
mistake.
it happens whenever we connect with native speakers, or maybe they are a fluent speaker. Sometimes it happens we do not have that much knowledge about particular thing, and we should say that. I do not know. You can directly tell them it, or sometimes we do not speak anything. We stay calm. We only listen to them. We only focus on listening, and then we understand that okay, you hide your fear that you are getting scared of it. That is how you can hide your fear. This
Yes.
way that I told you. Oh my God. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So how do you practice your vocabulary, Tanu?
Yeah, sometimes I can say that because of listening. I love to do listening, so I whenever I get time, so I just listen English stories. So if I
Mm-hmm.
get any word, so I just try to grab that word and I try to utilize in my conversation. Sometimes it is
Mm-hmm.
difficult to utilize in our conversation because we are not
Yeah.
doing the same conversation. So it may be that we can't use it. So I just create my own story or own sentence and then I use it. So I do it like that.
We should,
Otherwise,
yeah, we should practice that vocabulary before using that in our conversation. Otherwise, we will make the wrong sentences. And I know that, like, even I have made some cards and I have just written their synonyms, antonyms, sentences, and also the figure of speech as well. Is this from adverb, or is it an adjective, whatever it is? So it becomes very easy for you to use that word according to that speech.
okay, you know what? I have observed that I have a lot of words I already know, but still, I don't know. I am habitual of using the simple word. I'm not
Yes,
able to replace those
that's like
words in.
that. Actually, it happens because we do not use it for spontaneously. We only use when we want to use it. And when even it happens with me as well. But then I have carry one habit that I'm just making some cards and I'm writing the vocabulary of it, and then just making the list of antonyms and synonyms as well. Sometimes it happens you forgot the synonyms as well. You do not know that how you can use that word into your like conversation. So here
Hmm.
is one word, meticulously. So meticulously means careful and precise. So I have written this like at least two or three steps of it, and you can make one sentence on it. Just she worked meticulously on her project.
Yes.
Yeah, that is how we can practice our vocabulary in different ways. So and sometimes it becomes very difficult for learner to use this advanced vocabulary even they know the synonyms of it. So I have beautiful trick for it. You can say that she works carefully in her kitchen. So she works meticulously in the kitchen. So you can replace that synonyms with that advanced vocabulary. So it becomes very easy for you.
Yeah, I think we need to, deliberately use that word. Then only we can. Otherwise, we are habitual of speaking simple
Yeah, yeah,
sentence.
yeah. Yes.
So,
And even like idioms and phrases as well. I always learn idioms and phrases. I know lots of phrases, but even it doesn't come naturally. We need to think about okay, break the ice and start the conversation. We know this, like what does it mean break the ice?
yes.
Okay, and it become very difficult. And because of that, I think that we should make the list of the regular idioms and phrases that we can use easily. So no, I have interesting question to ask you here. It happens whenever we connect with foreigner, sometimes it becomes very difficult to express our thought. Sometimes we do not get the proper word, even you are fluent speaker, it happens. So, how do you deal with that situation? You are not able to express something that you want to share. You have eager to ask that, but you are not expressing your thought. So, how do you feel
Yeah,
that
so
time?
if I talk about my workplace, so usually what I do, I know that whenever I have meetings, so I make the scenario by my own, like which kind of question they can ask and what kind of answer I can give. So I prepare it in advance in my head only, not I'm writing or like that. No, I'm just preparing in advance, like what kind of question they will ask. Maybe if I'll talk
Mm-hmm.
any casual talk, so they will ask about the weather and also how would I react on them. So I prepare it in advance, but most of the time it happens they ask me like any random things and
Something that
even I
you
don't know.
haven't prepared for it.
Yeah. So it
Oh
exactly
my
it
God,
happens.
it's hilarious.
So I just try to replace those kind of sentence with the simple sentences when I don't get the right words. So I replace those kind of words. I have this capacity. like I can replace within a few seconds only. So I can replace
Hmm.
those thought in the simple manner and I just speak. Otherwise, it
Yeah.
happens a lot. Sometimes they speak very random things because our culture and their culture are totally different. So sometimes they
Yes, yes.
ask me any random thing, even I don't know about that.
Yeah, it become very difficult, like because they are foreigners, they think that you know each and everything about India. So if they ask you random things, so maybe you might not have any idea about it, but you can at least give your try to make them understand that what they are expecting from you. Like maybe they are asking about your festivals, but you live in a Madhya Pradesh and they are asking you about Marathi culture. You did not know this about, you do not know about this. So it will become very difficult for you to express the thought. Then you should manage the time.
Yeah, yeah, and it happened they were asking about me, how do you celebrate Christmas festival? So I
Yeah,
don't know, I don't celebrate this festival. So he was just asking me do you decorate Christmas tree and all? What do you do on this special day? I was just saying that I don't decorate it by myself, but I go to any malls or some any kind of places where the already the Christmas tree they are decorating, and I'm just giving and taking the photos and selfies. That's it only.
and did you ever face any kind of issue when you were using some vocabulary with them as well? Because they use advanced vocabulary. It happens like we say elevator, so they might have different words. Maybe lift, we say lift, but they use elevator. Elevator means that lift.
Uh,
Yeah,
no, I don't struggle with vocabulary, but I would say that sometimes they use the different phrases or the idioms that I really don't know. E-
yeah.
We are just reading and learning the new idioms and phrases, but they are like common one, like break a leg, as you mentioned, piece of cake,
Yes, yes.
something like that. So we already know, so we can
Uh-huh.
understand. But sometimes they are using very different idioms or something. So even I don't know. So after that, after the call or after the chat, I just try to grab that. Yes, what is the meaning exactly?
Yeah. So actually, sometimes it happens that we actually do not use idioms and phrases, but it actually beautify the language. And if you take this in the wrong way, then if you translate Hindi to English, then definitely you will a big hustle. I will tell you one example: raining cats and dogs. Learners
Hmm.
might think that maybe it is a rain of cats and dogs. Maybe they might think that maybe it is not rain of water. It is not raining like
Yes.
normal rain. It might be like raining and it was raining cats and dogs. It's literally raining cats and dogs from that like sky, something like that. So
Mhm.
it will sometimes difficult for you to understand the
Yeah,
phrase
at
as
least
well. Hmm.
if you are not using, but at least you should be aware about that idiom.
Yes.
Then only you can recognize the other people what they are saying. It happened
Yeah.
with me also. One time I said I am under the weather, so the other
Uh,
person was saying that my weather here the weather is good, and like that.
my
So,
God.
so I
It
just
was
thought maybe
literally.
he misunderstood me, and he just told me like that.
Yeah, I will tell you same thing. I was watching the one reel and it was like a common mistake in English. There was one phrase break the ice. That person was literally breaking the ice. I was like, oh my God, seriously. It happens when you don't have knowledge about idioms and phrases.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Vocabulary. Do you know eloquent? How to use eloquent in conversation?
Eloquent.
Eloquent, yeah.
It means fluent.
Yes, exactly. Do you want to make one sentence on it?
Yeah, we can say anyone who are very eloquent in this language.
Very eloquent. You don't use very with eloquent. You can say eloquent. That person is eloquent in Spanish.
Yes, yes.
He is eloquent in Spanish or Marathi. I'm eloquent in Marathi because it is
Yeah.
my mother tongue.
Yes, yes, right. What do you like, summer season or winter season?
Actually, I enjoy summer because you need to drink lots of water, and I do not drink lots of water. Because of that only reason, I like summer. And if you talk me about like other seasons, so definitely I like rainy season because I'm a farmer's daughter, and we need water for our farming. Because of that, I love rainy season a lot.
Oh,
Without
okay.
rain, we are totally dependent on natural water. Without rain, you can't imagine the farmer's life.
Yes, absolutely, you're right. Okay, but I don't like it too much, the rainy season, because like what we
I can
can't do
understand.
anything. Actually, we can't go outside and we can't do our own work. And
Yeah.
especially if you are a if you have to go to outside, especially for your work or some other
Hmm.
stuff also. So that time it is very hectic, we can say. So
Yeah.
that's
So,
why.
yeah. Which is your favorite season then? If you don't like rainy season.
I would say the summer, I can say, because
Hmm.
the in winter I can't adjust too much because I feel very cold, and
Yeah.
I hate wearing jackets and sweaters and all. So that's why I can say still summer is also not good, that much of good, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can say if I'll have to choose the one, then I will choose summer only.
And what's about your childhood days when you were a kid and when you were young that time? Did you enjoy summer because you used to get holidays that time, right? Summer holidays.
Yeah, I think that time everyone enjoy that thing. And in my case, what you like whenever I used to get my summer vacation, so we used to go to our hometown, like grandparents' home. Like it is in
Hmm.
Bihar, so we used to get 3 months holiday, and we used to spend there only.
You were born and brought up in Madhya Pradesh, right? Or you are from Bihar? Exactly. I'm getting confused now.
You can say that my roots are from Bihar, but I'm my born and brought up place is
Born and brought
Bhopal.
up in, yeah, MP. Wow, that's nice. Any memories that you want to share in Bihar?
Yeah, when like whenever I go to my grandparents' home, so what happens? Like they treat me like yes, I am coming from city, so they
Yeah.
they give me the special treatment. Like yes, Tanuja came from Bhopal city, and everyone comes to our home, like the surrounding one neighbors and all, and they just come to see us only. Like yes, she is the daughter of that person, and she is now that much of grown up, and like they like how I'm speaking, so they liked the way, the language also, like Hindi language. So
Yeah.
they love listening to me. So these things I liked a lot.
And in Bihar, you guys speak Bihari language,
Yeah,
Bhojpuri language, I guess.
yeah, there are multiple language. Even I don't know what language we are speaking. So I just
Mm-hmm.
say Yaari language. I don't know the
Um,
language.
yeah, most of people are from Bihar. They try to speak Hindi, but they actually speak Bhojpuri. So it is mix of it is mix of Hindi and Bhojpuri. Is watch your videos, but I do not comment because sometimes I do not watch it completely. Sometimes I complete after some time. You are doing amazing. I like the way you speak and the way you treat your learners as well. Sometimes it is very difficult to connect with beginner learner speaker, and they are just learning and they connect with you very fast. It becomes very difficult for you to like have a session with them. So you need to understand them. You need to know them what is the level of their English. Then according to that, you use your words. You do not try to use advanced word as well. So you must be so careful about it, and you always do that. You always keep in mind that how you need to speak with that learner. And
Because once we were also a beginner, so we can totally understand the problem.
yeah. And also, I like your post as well. You always keep posting on your community whenever you go for weekends, and then wow, that's nice. You're doing great. So you always, I think you always go out for weekend.
Yes, yes. Whenever I have any, like Saturday and Sunday is my weekend, so I usually prefer to go out. So I like
Mm-hmm.
to, explore some places a lot. So that's why.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
when my weekends are there and I'm not able to go outside, so that time I whole week I feel sad. Like why I didn't go outside.
yeah. Because it become your habit now that you have built that as a habit that if it is a weekend, then you actually need small breaks, right? If you are working entire week and if you want to do better, definitely you need that small break and you deserve it. Then
Yes,
only
I
we can do better in it. Otherwise, we will get stuck somewhere and it is not good. We
Yes,
also human also need some fuel, and that fuel is short break.
yes, you are right. When you are giving time to yourself also, then automatically it gives you energy for your
Mhm.
upcoming week. For example, this weekend I have enjoyed, or I went outside, so the whole next week I will be energetic. And yes,
Yeah.
otherwise it is kind of monotonous. Like every day we are just doing our office work
Same
and then
routine. Yeah, it always make us bored. I also try to go out, but most of time I visit temple. When I go to temple and I visit temple, and then it gives me inspiration because I most of time I feel demotivated. As you one point that you have mentioned that when you see others are doing better than you, unfortunately we are human and we compare oneself to others, and that's put you in into that demotivation. So I always try to keep myself. I always appreciate my work that I'm doing great, even it is not great, but I always appreciate myself. Dipali, you are doing great, and that is the way you can appreciate yourself, and you can motivate yourself, and then you can do better. So Tanuja, I just want to know that you always like to go out, especially in your weekends. So did anyone recognize you that you are Tanuja Verma, YouTuber?
yeah, it
Any
happens
fan
very rare.
moment that you want to share?
Yeah, but it happened only once, to be honest. When I went to gym, so that time the one boy, so he called me like Tanuja. So I have seen your face on YouTube. So are you a
Oh my
YouTuber?
God.
So that time I was literally surprised because that time I had only very few people, few
Yeah,
subscribers only.
yeah.
It's a very long time ago story I'm sharing here. So when he told me like that, the whole day I was smiling, like, oh my god.
Oh my God. It was
I
fan
never
moment for
told
you.
him that yes, I am a YouTuber, but he knows me. So yeah,
Wow, that's amazing. It was just like a fan moment for you that oh my God, like people started to recognize us. Wow.
yes,
Yeah. So Tanu, we are running out of time as well.
yeah, you are right. Okay, and I think sorry for this disturbance. Even I am
It's
disturbing
okay.
a lot too.
Yeah,
To
I
be
can
honest,
understand. Like it is too much background noise, but you are still enjoying the session. It was amazing, right? You know, it is not easy to focus on both.
yes, you are right.